Part 1. The Universe, an endless abyss, approximately 450 words. The universe is everything that exists: space, time, matter, and energy. It began approximately 13.8 billion years ago with an event known as the Big Bang. From that moment, expansion began, and it continues to this day. Galaxies are moving away from each other like fragments after an explosion. In one of these galaxies, the Milky Way, lies our solar system. But even it is just a tiny point in the vastness. The number of galaxies in the universe is estimated in the hundreds of billions. Each contains billions of stars, and around many of them orbit planets. This means the universe may be filled with worlds, but it is also filled with dangers beyond imagination. One of the most terrifying objects is a black hole, a region of space where gravity is so strong that nothing can escape, not even light. As you approach a black hole, time begins to slow down. Space itself stretches. Eventually, any object would be torn apart in a process known as spaghettification. But black holes are not the only nightmare. There are also stellar explosions known as supernova. In a matter of seconds, they release more energy than the sun will produce over billions of years. If such an event occurred close to Earth, it could wipe out all life. Even more powerful are gamma-ray bursts, focused beams of energy capable of stripping away a planet's atmosphere from vast distances. And yet, this is not the limit. About 85% of the matter in the universe is made of dark matter. We cannot see it, but it holds galaxies together. Even more mysterious is dark energy, a force driving the accelerated expansion of the universe. We do not know what it is. We cannot measure it directly. Yet it determines the fate of the cosmos. The universe may appear silent and empty, but that is an illusion. In reality, it is a place of constant motion, destruction, and creation. Stars are born and die. Galaxies collide. Space itself stretches. And within this vast chaos, one question emerges. If the universe is so immense, why have we not found other intelligent life? Or perhaps we simply do not yet understand how to look for it. The mysteries and nightmares of the cosmos. The deeper humanity explores the universe, the more it begins to feel not just mysterious, but unsettling. One of the greatest puzzles is the Fermi paradox. If there are so many stars and planets, then where is everyone? Why do we see no signs of other civilizations? One possible explanation is the idea of a great filter, a hypothetical barrier that prevents life from evolving into advanced spacefaring civilizations. This filter could lie in the past or in the future. In other words, civilizations may simply not survive long enough. But there are even more disturbing possibilities. Some scientists suggest that forms of life may exist that we are simply unable to recognize. They may not be biological, not visible, or exist in ways beyond our understanding. There is even a hypothesis that reality itself may not be what it seems. For example, the idea that the universe could be a simulation, an artificial construct. While unproven, it is seriously discussed in scientific and philosophical circles. Even without such theories, the universe is full of threats. There's a scenario known as the Big Rip, connected to cosmic expansion. If dark energy continues to grow stronger, it could eventually tear apart everything: galaxies, stars, planets, and even atoms. There is also the opposite scenario, the Big Crunch, where the universe could collapse back into itself. Or a third possibility, heat death, where everything becomes cold, dark, and motionless. But there is another, less obvious nightmare, Scale. The universe is so vast that light from distant objects takes billions of years to reach us. We see the past, not the present. This means that events may be happening right now, somewhere in the cosmos that we will only witness millions of years later, or never at all. Humanity is only beginning to understand how small its place truly is. We live on a small planet, orbiting an ordinary star, on the outskirts of one galaxy, and yet we attempt to comprehend the entire universe. And perhaps the most unsettling truth is this: the more we learn about the cosmos, the clearer it becomes that we understand only a tiny fraction of it. The universe does not have to be understandable, and it may be hiding far more than we are ready to discover.